You and I did that. Woo! It's not out yet. It will be soon. Man, that was certainly a moment of inspiration you gave me. Let's just see how well it does. You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about this whole thing. The whole business of writing and our relationship. And I watched a movie a while ago. I'm sure you already know this because you seem to know everything about me, which is fine. Odd that I know very little about you. One of these days we're going to have that talk. The movie was called Kill Your Darlings, and it was about the era of Ginsberg and Kerouac and Burroughs. You know, the beat poets and beat writers. And their revolution they inspired. It was probably a year ago that I saw that movie, but it never left my mind. I think about it all the time. Not necessarily Ginsberg, Kerouac, and Burroughs and writers of that ilk, although they were inspirational. But I think of what they did. And you're going to have to pardon me here. I'm going to get a little esoteric, maybe a little maudlin. I'll try not to, but you know me. I can't help it sometimes. I think about what they did and what they went through and what came out of their cause. They started a revolution. They changed the course of literature. They knew what was going on, what had happened, and they were tired of the same old. And they did something about it. And here we are, stuck in the same trenches, back to repeating ourselves as a whole. I'm not saying that you and I are repeating ourselves, because based on what I'm working on right now, or actually the book that I'm going back and forth with my lovely editor, you and I are doing everything we can to trip it up. But I feel it deep in here and up in here that we need a revolution. Right now, I think that, and I think you know this, because obviously you're my muse and you know quite a lot. But I think we're at a point in the world of literature where we are suffering from having more writers than readers. And so many writers are desperate. They're scrambling to do everything they can to try to bring about some semblance of sales. And so they're focusing all of their energy on all of the things that aren't working, instead of focusing all of that energy on this, on the words, on the fact that we are in a time and place where the writers are in control. We can write whatever we want, and we can publish it. There are no more gatekeepers there to say, oh no, this does not fit the guidelines. We are the guidelines. We are the ones who make and break the rules. But the thing is no one's really breaking them. Not really. And I've been beating my head against an artistic wall, trying to figure out how to bring about this revolution that we so desperately need. We need a change. We need to stick a pole between the cogs in the machine and stop it. And say, this is where we're going now. And I need your help with that, Muse. And I know maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy because I feel this so profoundly. This need to affect some kind of change in this industry. And so far I've been trying to do it with my books, with my words, and saying, fuck the system. I'm going to invent my own genre. And what's important is within the pages of this book, the words, the intent. It is my desire. Yeah, I know it's going to sound crazy. It might even sound like there's this I have this inner egomaniacal creature inside of me, but I want to change the world. I want to change people. I want people to pick up these books and read them and be changed. And you've been doing a great job of giving me the ideas with which to affect that change. But we need more. We need to stop producing the same thing. And we need to dig deep into the wells of our creativity, you and I. And we need to do exactly what Ginsberg and Kerouac and Burroughs did back when they turned the literary world upside down and smacked its head against the wooden floors of every library across the country. That's what we need to do. You and I. Me and my muse. We're going to do this. It's going to be scary. But this is our mission. This is what's in here. And I think that you and I have the ability and the necessary tools to make it happen. So come on. You and I. Let's start a revolution.